Gentleman yields back. Chair recognizes Mr. Johnson for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And this first question is for the entire panel. Can you tell us how the lack of a national data privacy standard has impacted your work to advance AI in your federal agencies? Ms. Fu, let's go to you first.
Sure. Well, I recognize the importance of this issue. DOE doesn't have a regulatory role here, but one of the things that we're really doing, we talked a little bit about health earlier, we are developing some of the technical tools that can be used to deal with privacy and trustworthy and responsible AI. So 2 of our supercomputers, Frontier and Summit, can take advantage of a unique framework that we've actually developed that enables researchers to safely and securely process protected data at scale.
Okay.
So we hope that we will be able to expand that.
Thank you. Mr. Khan at Commerce.
Yeah, Congressman, I appreciate the question. So, yeah, I would say kind of similar to my DOE colleague here, Director Fu. One of our core focuses, not just in the kind of privacy space, but more broadly, is particularly within NIST, is to kind of really around AI and its connection to privacy is really develop the measurement science, develop the technology that can serve as the technical foundation for any potential future regulation, so that regulation is smart. So I think that's what we're really focused on as we're hoping to eventually get to federal privacy law.
Dr. Tripathi.
Yes, I think one of the issues that's vexed the healthcare industry and health IT industry for decades is the heterogeneity of privacy policies across the country and across jurisdictions. And you start thinking about wanting people move across state borders,
right.
People move across jurisdictions, and having to figure out what are the privacy policies as I move from one to the other. And the medical record sharing has been a significant barrier to be able to move forward to better interoperability.
Okay. Mr. Khan, we've seen in the past the race to bring innovative technology to market. It's not uncommon for app developers to rush a program to market and then correct the flaws in real time. I know because I'm an IT guy and a software engineer, and I know how the industry works with that. While AI apps can produce results way beyond what the human brain can perceive, right? It's ultimately based on the data and parameters of its training. AI apps can't explain, for example, how they came to a certain conclusion. So it's vital that procedures are in place to assess whether an AI app will reliably perform its expected tasks. Has the Commerce Department considered how to balance the need to bring innovation to market that uses AI quickly while ensuring appropriate testing has been completed?
Congressman, yeah, thank you for that question. So the Commerce Department worked kind of very closely with the White House, with industry in securing voluntary commitments earlier this year from 15 leading AI companies. And a core element there was to kind of outline some of the commitments that companies could make on testing, evaluation, red teaming of models before they're deployed for a wide range of capabilities of concern, ranging from kind of national security related capabilities, more kind of emerging capabilities in the most advanced models.
Well, let's talk about the national security aspect of it a little bit, because you mentioned that. There are varying degrees of risk associated with AI. I mean, we heard from an industry executive leader yesterday who basically confirmed you can't take human judgment out of the equation in many aspects, and that's part of the balancing in risk. AI used in advanced weapon systems, for example, pose a much higher risk than AI used to predict text in an email. How is the Commerce Department taking into account these varying degrees of risk associated with AI? Because it can't be a one-size-fits-all.
Yeah, it's a great question. So on the specific use of kind of AI in military context, I would defer to my kind of Department of Defense colleagues who are not here with us today. More broadly speaking, kind of the issue of kind of increasing autonomy of these systems is actually one of the kind of emerging areas that we want to better characterize through our work within NIST and the AI Safety Institute. So I think it's a
Okay.
critical issue.
Is there a lot of collaboration going on with outside groups to address the risk factors?
Absolutely. So as I mentioned, we're launching a consortium where NIST will have the ability to partner with industry, civil society, nonprofits, academia, and we expect very wide participation. We held a workshop very recently where kind of the start of that collaboration has already begun.
Okay, great. Madam Chair, I yield back.
Gentleman yields back.